What's up, everybody? Thank you for stopping by to my channel. And if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and put that notification bell on so you know the next time we drop one of these MAMAMOO videos. Wow. Haven't heard MAMAMOO in a minute. We did react to some MAMAMOO before in the oldies but goodies category. As you know, MAMAMOO is a third-generation K-pop group. So the fact that they're making this comeback, I think, is important because I love me some MAMAMOO. Those girls were awesome. So what are we looking at today? This is for Flowers. This came out June 4th, my wife's birthday. Not bad. Not bad. Numbers looking good. 3.5. Is that 3.5 million? Yeah, man. Good MAMAMOO. Let's go. This is for Flowers. You guys, if you haven't yet checked it out, please check that out first. Then jump back here for the reaction. For those of you who stay for the reaction, let's count it. 1, 2, 3. She got on Chuck.
안녕 그림 채로 깊게 pain War don't spool I'm the only one in pain 날카롭게 pain 상처 틈에 갇힌 채 내내 계속 돼 범죄 거친 후 One for the memories two for the flame Three for the silence four for the shame 계절이 지나간 그 자리에 꽃은 피고 꽃은 다시 지고 이별 뒤에 우린 다 사랑하고
Okay, love it so far, man. What I've noticed in the industry this year, starting this year, as far as what the labels have wanted to submit to some of their artists, is the disco thing is back, man. Like disco from around 78 to about 81, 82, right? It has this disco pop feel to it. And at first, you know, I guess they would relate to that as being called city pop in Japan, and which is kind of a weird name for that, but that's what they've dubbed it as. So it is what it is. We just used to just call it R&B music or R&B pop, but I'm noticing that that's a big factor right now. It seems like that is the pocket that everybody wants to be at. Even with us writing for a couple groups that we've can't tell you about right now, but this is kind of what they're looking for, and specifically asked me, hey, this is what we're looking for, this 1970s groove, and with nuances, obviously, you know what I mean? There's always caveats to everything, and I get it, because they don't want to keep it completely pure. They would like some type of nuances to the track, into the lyrics. So I think that's really cool. I think marrying that sound between the 70s and what's happening today is infectious. And I'm glad that the city poppers there in the J-pop industry, I'm glad it's kind of bleeding over. I think it's always has kind of bled over a little bit into the K-pop industry, but I think this year is a very big call for it. So this falls in that category. I really, really dig it. We'll talk about the lyrics and we'll talk about the girls on the other end. Let's keep it going. Here we go.
꽃은 피고 꽃은 다시
Very, very cool. Very cool. I will say this though. It kind of brings me to the new group that's come out. I think they're probably fourth generation, but they're still trying to make that comeback, which is the group Issue. If you guys don't know who they are, it's spelled I-S, I think semicolon, S-U-E, Issue. Why do I say that? Not comparing them, more than I'm saying I see the direction. Very 70s, heavy on the string parts, which I think is awesome. And that's why I say that, because it seems like that style is really starting to make its rounds with these groups. So I really have, well, I've always liked MAMAMOO. I love that name, number one, because it's so memorable. You don't forget that name. And I just think that the 70s, you know, the real driven, the kick and the snare, man, they just live at 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know what I mean? It says boom, check, boom, check. You don't really get too much work that's being done on the kick. The kick is just kind of keeping the groove. The bass is moving with it. It's walking with the groove. So I dig it. I think that's really cool stuff, because no matter what, if you never even heard the song, you just automatically start moving to it, which is just really infectious. That groove is very infectious. That's why Prince used it so much. Just boom, chat, and let all the other instruments move around that bass. And I mean by the drum, by that bass. Very simple, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in any event, love it. They do remind me, but I will say that MAMAMOO has a bigger presence, and I just think that they're a great group. And I love this direction. Love it. Can't wait to hear what they do more. Hopefully something a little more moving. What I mean by that is just something a little more, I don't know, a little more dynamic, a little more happy, and definitely bright. So I love this song. I think it was great. The production was awesome. The mixing, wow, I love the mixing. I'm listening to it as the strings are coming in. I can hear different sections of the strings are actually in different parts of the ear, which I think is incredible. So for example, I hear a lot of, and so when I hear those are complete string parts that have different string instruments. So what they did was they took a violin, they doubled that violin, but they put it in two different parts of the sonic field. And they did that with you know, B flat cellos, the bass, and everything else. So everything is very spread evenly, and I can hear that in the mix. The master, great. I think my only, and that's not a complaint, I think the only thing that I would have done as a mastering engineer is I think I would have brought up the subs a little bit more. Because when you have a 1 and 2 kind of groove like that, where the kick and the snare just single hits on each beat, you know, I think that a moving bass, which is already moving with a little more presence, would have been a little doper. But I'll say it like this, it still sounds great, and I love MAMAMOO. So that's what I think. Girls look great. I love the way that they look. The girl with the straight black hair and the bangs, I don't know, I just have something for straight black hair. Bangs are hard to pull off. Not every girl can pull off bangs. So if you can pull it off, and you look great at it, kudos to you. So they look really good. Let's see what these girls are going to do in the future. And with that said, thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and put that notification bell on. And so you know the next time we drop one of these MAMAMOO videos, which I'm pretty sure we're going to see more of these girls in the future. So with that said, you guys have a great week, and we will talk to you later. Peace.